Dreams. Why would anyone be crazy enough to pursue their dreams? Are you pursuing yours? I believe there's 5 great reasons why we should pursue our dreams. You see, back in 1992, I was driving down the road listening to Brian Tracy on a little cassette tape, and he asked the question, what would you dare to dream if you knew you wouldn't fail? And I was at the lowest point in my life, and I thought, to make people laugh, how cool would that be? But I wasn't funny. So this little voice inside me said, but that's not you, Darren, you're not a funny person. But that wasn't the question. The question was, what would you dare to dream if you knew you wouldn't fail? See, I love this book called The Dream Giver. My friend Jamie gave me this book. It was a phenomenal book and reminded me again that I still need to look bigger and dream bigger to get what I want. A lot of people in the professional speaking world look at me and think how lucky and how fortunate I am. Lucky? Fortunate? Well, you have a nice house, you have a nice office. I started pursuing my dream while I lived in my parents' house, the childhood bedroom that I grew up in, with 2 twin beds, my tiger bedspread, a tiny little desk in the corner. To start your dream, it doesn't take anything but what you have right now where you are. 2001, after winning the Toastmasters World Championship, I was still working a day job and I was scared to death to leave. And I've been saying every year, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit in January. I'm going to quit in January. And a friend came up to me and said, but Darren, you've been saying that for 4 years. When are you going to quit your day job and pursue your dream? I started coming up with all these excuses. I said, but I have to stay here. I need my paycheck. That's my safety net. He said, Darren, that's your drag net. Ouch. I feel very fortunate at the life that I have now, but there were many times I wanted to quit. But I believe, again, there's 5 reasons why you should pursue your dream, especially in this economy now. Well, it's tough. Yeah, it is tough. And that's exactly why you should do it now, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Number 5, the excuses you have are getting lame. Listen to yourself. Why aren't you at least taking that first step? My first step was to go get a book. Go get a book on learning how to be a stand-up comedian. Go get the book. What is it for your dream? What's that one thing that could be your first step that you can do today? Go on Amazon, buy something. Go to my website if you want to be a speaker. Get paid to speak by next week. But whatever you want to do, today, stop dreaming and start moving forward. Number 4, it would make your parents proud. Now maybe that's not a motivator for you, maybe it is. But man, did it feel good when I was able to thank my dad in my championship speech. When he had actually said to me growing up, he said, I don't care what you want to do, just be the best. I always kept that in my head and used that in my acceptance speech. Number 3, you have to look in the mirror. All these other excuses and all these other reasons, and maybe there's plenty of people telling you you can't. I'm telling you, you can. If you need a little motivation, a little inspiration, rent Rudy, rent October Sky, rent some movie that's going to inspire you. Ironically, I just watched Yes Man. I walked out of that, wow, got me thinking bigger. But you have to look in the mirror, and you're the only one you have to answer to. Number 2, when you're on your deathbed, will you regret pursuing your dream and maybe not making it? Or more likely, would you regret not pursuing it? Step out of that comfort zone. Take that first step. Just get the information. What's that one thing that you can do this week to just take you a step forward? You don't have to achieve it this week. Just take that step. But in my opinion, the number 1 reason that you should pursue your dream is your kids are watching. They model what you do. They see what you do. You're teaching them by your own actions. I don't have any children, but I have 2 nephews. And they're the ones I have to look at. And they're the ones I need to be the example for. because I know they're watching. What else can you put around you to remind you to pursue that dream? On my desk, I have a photo of one of my college buddies. His name was Essay. He was a great guy, unbelievable athlete, was always a half a step ahead of everyone on the soccer field. It was inspirational just to watch him. Well, the year after he graduated school, he suddenly passed without any warning, an aneurysm. I remember being at his gravesite, and he had that famous quote that we all know: "Don't aim for success. Just do what you love to do, and it will happen naturally." Whenever I doubt, I look at my picture of Essay. When will you pursue your dream?